minutes and you take no prisoners. 1 minute you're up $500,000 in soybeans, and the next, boom, your kids don't go to college and they've repossessed your Bentley. Are you with me?
The revolution starts now.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Turn those machines back on!
And we have to start by building a wall, a big, beautiful, powerful wall.
Show me the money!
You are fake news.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
I don't know when they decided that they wanted to make a virtue out of selfishness.
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on Earth.
Well, that's the revolution here on like that.
Whoa!
Mike decided to go in and out of the net. Well, that's the revolution here on Lake Effect Radio. Streaming live at livestream.com lakeeffectradio.org/studio. That always happens every once in a while.
What happened to the mic there? Was it buzzy?
Yeah.
Are you made out of titanium? Are you reverberating the waves, the microphone waves?
Maybe. Would you like to know, Davey?
Hello, everybody. My name is Davey Squires. I am a singer-songwriter. I come from the land of Akron, Ohio.
/Kent.
/Kent. I go up to Cleveland a lot, too, so I'm everywhere.
Denied.
Oh, no. Is that... Oh,
That's what I was wanting to play for you.
Denied. Yeah.
This is what I get bored in that, I just keep adding buttons.
That's a lot of buttons. You have a lot of options in terms of what you can do. That's cool. That's
hot, 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 hot! Hot, 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 hot!
When will you need that? Oh, Hot Pockets. Someone brings a Hot Pocket in the room. Hot, hot, hot. What else you got?
All right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
I thought that was me for a minute.
I got bored of that. I decided to run out to Kent's, station and that.
You took
take a little feed and that out of your show and that, and brought it back here, chopped it up, and threw it in.
You took a sample of my voice. Oh, I feel really violated now. Oh man.
It's okay.
It's a trap.
Don't fall for the trap.
I know. So what have you been up to since November?
Well, for those who do not know me, I am I play percussion, drum set, all that. I do piano, I sing, and I mostly do piano now, but I used to be in a band called Land of Panda. I was the drummer for them. They were reggae funk. They've been on here a couple times. And then now I'm with a band called Stimpy's Revenge. They've been around for a while. I think six years now. They're from Maslin, right by Canton there, and they're kind of in that same boat of reggae and funk, but a little more rock oriented. And then I'm playing with Maddie Indre now. She goes by Indre. She's a singer-songwriter. She plays guitar, and we kind of, me and another guy named Mason, we kind of are forming a little band around her, because just before she was just going around just playing acoustic guitar and open mics and places like that, and we're just forming a little band around her and getting shows that way. It's mostly like pop acoustic stuff, so it's kind of a nice, like, I'm playing with her where it's pop acoustic, all that, and then I'm playing with Stimpy's where it's reggae funk, so it's like the best of both worlds.
I gotcha.
It's really nice.
That's when she was on your show and that.
Oh yeah,
a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I went to go message her too.
Oh yeah,
but the email message or bounce back.
What were you gonna say? Wait, you were gonna
try to get her to come out here.
Oh yeah, she would be great. I mean, what? Wait, you sent her an email?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have her email. I would just message her on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do.
So she usually responds to those. But yeah, and for also those who do not know, I have a radio show at Kent State. On Black Squirrel Radio. It's called The Squires Show, where I interview bands just like this. So technically this is like a warm-up for today. Alert, alert, alert.
Dive, dive, dive.
So after this, at 4 o'clock, you can check out my show, blacksquireradio.com. Bada bing boom. I'll also be streaming on my Facebook. I do that every week.
Yeah, that's how I watch it.
Yeah,
it's a good chunk of time.
It's really nice because it's like the station should have like a text thing where people can text in stuff, but they don't. So it's really nice to like view comments as they happen on a Facebook stream. But yeah, it's just on just on my Facebook.
Since someone won't take phone calls.
Yeah, I don't take phone calls. Don't call in. I don't take fake news.
It's like that ongoing joke. Just will never die.
Fake news.
You can't tell me how to live my life. Otherwise, I'm going to have to tell you how to live your fake news life alone.
I only settle for the best real news.
Keep telling yourself that.
The real fake news. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Yeah, this year has been great so far, though. I've been doing solo stuff as well. I'm still doing that. Yeah. But
not loading your acoustic album that you put out.
Oh yeah. It's on SoundCloud right now, but I'm gonna put it on Spotify and Apple Music, and send it to Jeremiah when I'm done here. Hopefully I don't forget that. But yeah, it's just an acoustic demos and all that stuff. It's on SoundCloud. It's called Signatures. You can just search Davey Squires on SoundCloud, and you should be able to find it. Yeah, it's called Signatures, and it's just like a little five song EP with acoustic demos. But I did it at the Akron Recording Company.
Okay.
I don't know if you had the Dreamers on here.
No.
They sometimes play up here. But the guy who is the lead guy in that band has his own studio, the Akron Recording Company, and it was a fun time working with them, and I hope to be back soon.
Like over the summer.
Yeah, like over the summer. Yeah.
And do your other, bells and whistles and things.
Oh yeah, that's in the works. That's in the brain works right now. I have yet to put that on page right now. I have yet to put mine to page. But yeah, I have a lot of I'm always
or page to mine.
Page to
which one?
Well, it can be either or. Well, it depends actually. I don't know. That's too much thinking. I can't think. Me thinks that's not. Me thinks too much. Yes. But I always write. Like I've been writing for the past, I can't say how long. I'm always writing lyrics, chords, whatever, and I'm always doodling on the piano and doing whatever. But I recently, my stuff has been kind of folky before, kind of going to that piano rock territory. But most recently, I've been writing a lot of jazzier stuff, and I've been listening to a lot of theater soundtracks, and actually a lot of classical music too. Like you would think
that could be the way that it sort of swayed it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going back in time basically. Like I went from rock, folk, to jazz, and to classic. Like I'm writing a lot more classical instrumentals now, which it's really interesting for me because I'm still in school. I still go to Kent, and I'm still taking all these music classes. I'm done with all my theory and piano and whatnot, but it hasn't come to me until now that like I can do all this stuff on piano, and it really helps like technique and all that. But I've been getting into more classical stuff and more jazzier stuff. But I kind of wanna keep a good balance of folk in that area, like simple chords and jazz. Yeah. Because if I do too much jazz, everything is gonna start to sound the same. I feel like.
I could see that.
But yeah, I mean to a point. I mean. Every nine chord is gonna sound. It's gonna have that same flavor to it.
Yeah.
So I want to balance it out a little bit.
I gotcha.
Yeah, maybe combine them. That's what I started to do. But yeah. So
I gotcha.
Yeah. That's kind of where my music is kind of going.
I gotcha. Yeah. Want to start playing in that?
Sure. Yeah.
We'll get into more fun stuff.
Oh, yeah, we're going to dig deeper in my life.
Don't worry, I have a perfect one for you.
Oh no, it's gonna be a deep one.
It is.
It sounds so wrong. Jeremiah, you just broke a window.
No, that was your mind.
Oh, I feel a little funny. I'm feeling a little funny right now. Oh no. But yeah, this first one, if Jeremiah doesn't break my mind again, this first one is called The Western Mile. People seem to like it at open mics and stuff, so it's I wrote it a couple months ago, and so yeah.
Fair enough.
Driving the Western Mile for my redemption, and I'm storing some cargo that I forgot to mention. Running on for hours sure builds up the tension, but the sunrise in the east, it gets my attention. Black and blue, this is for you. Don't get your feelings too misconstrued. Back on the turnpike, I turn the radio up. The sounds of alternative 90s grunge. Set off from Aurora all the way to Akron. About 19 hours of intense driving action. And they'll ask you, who is your friend, and how much money did they lend? And if you dare get caught, you'll never cross that border again. Yeah, black and blue, this is for you. Don't get your feelings too misconstrued. So I take Interstate 80 to get back home east, handing over the rental car right over to the lease. I'm driving the Eastern Mile for my redemption, and I'm storing some cargo that I forgot to mention. Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, that one's been in the rotation for a while now, and it's usually my opening song for. I mean, it's fast and stuff, so. Yeah.
I gotcha. So this, not glitty, it has that sort of feel of that classy-ish sort of like opening song.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I usually put it there for that reason. It's actually, the song is about my trip out to Denver, and I take trips out to there periodically. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, and it's a great song about it.
I like it.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to go off into my little lovely tangents.
Mm-hmm.
So what would be your favorite thing out of this line of work?
Definitely the expression, like being able to express yourself in just an art form. I bet, artists, painters and poets and all those people, feel the same way about what they do in their art form. Just like the expression of telling a story or teaching a lesson in a way that it feels good or feels bad, or just, it just expresses it so much. So yeah, that's my answer.
I gotcha. Now, see, that's sort of that deepness.
Oh yeah, I felt it.
How did you meet yourself?
I met myself when I think it took a couple years for me to truly find myself. Yep.
See, you had to throw it out there for you to have fun with it.
Oh yeah. I met myself a couple years ago. Yes.
So what would be your favorite 90s jam?
90s jam. Tub thumping.
Nice.
I get knocked down. I get up again. Never gonna keep. I don't know how to play it, but I don't want to play it. No.
Just wait. You're going to get a bunch of people messaging into that.
Hey, yeah.
And how will that make you feel?
I'll learn it, but later. I'll learn it, but not right now.
Your favorite venue to play at? Don't worry, I can help you with thinking music.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. There's a lot of venues that I love, but the one venue that I like, which is also under new management, is Buzzbins. They're like an arcade music bar down in Canton, and the reason why I like them is they pay well. Their drinks are really good price. I like their stage. And they have a green room with beer, free beer, ice cold, in the mini fridge. Bada bing boom. Called it. No, but it's a really nice place. It's under new management, and the management before, I don't want to say it was terrible, but it wasn't up to par. I forget their names, but they stepped in, and it's been good. Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah. You
sort of forget them.
Yeah.
Forgot their names.
I can't remember. I haven't been there in a while either, but
it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
I've been busy. Well, yeah. We just haven't stumbled upon there. It's been actually about a month or so. That's a while, actually. There was a span of time where I was there like every weekend. So it was one of those places, we'd play there every weekend.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. So, well, really, you sort of answered before who you're sort of collaborating, working with.
Mm-hmm.
Not before, necessarily, in that.
Yeah.
So, the most craziest thing you ever had happen on tour?
The most craziest thing I can say, like, on the radio, the most craziest thing I can say on the radio is, there's this, when I was with Landa Panda, we had it was a show near Halloween, and we went down to Skatopia to play, which is in the middle of nowhere in southern Ohio, like right on the tip, like where Kentucky and West Virginia meet.
Yeah.
And it's in the middle of nowhere, and we had to go to get there. You had to dip down, go into West Virginia, then come back up. And we had to play there at, I think the show time was like 1 a.m.
Jeez.
So, and there was I don't know, there was some type of festival going on there at that time. I don't know how we got that gig. I don't know. I wasn't a part of it, but we went down there, and yeah, I got there, and there's just like this barn, like there's all these like tweakers and all these people doing crazy hard drugs, and I'm like, oh god, what did I do? And I'm driving my Jeep in, and to get in, there was like, it was I don't even know, the terrain was just one giant hill, just like that didn't look possible to get up. I was lucky to be driving a Jeep at the time, so I got up there pretty easily. I don't know how Michael's what car did he? I think he had a Impala. Yeah, he had a Chevy Impala. Yeah, I don't know how he got up that hill, but we got there, and I went up that hill. I had to park in in the weeds somewhere, and I go to this inside this barn, and inside this barn there's this it's literally 2-story tall bowl that people skate in. And I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, where do we play at? And then the next room over, there's no walls to this barn either. So next room over, was the stage, and I was on this the drums were risen, and behind me there was no wall. So if I scooted back even like 2 inches, I would have fallen 2 stories.
Yeah.
Very safe. And that's why I don't play with Land of Panda anymore. No, just kidding. I love those guys. But, no, yeah. No, that was crazy. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like, I had work, to top it off, I had work the next morning at 6 a.m. We didn't play till 1. It was I think, 2-hour drive. Jeez. So I didn't sleep that night. And it was crazy. I lived through it, and it was it was interesting. I don't want to say it was fun, but it was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. Middle of nowhere, skate. I kind of want to go back there during the day at a decent time, like during the summer maybe, when there aren't like tweakers around or anything, just because it's beautiful nature. People though, like I don't know, but yeah, that was a crazy time that kind of stuck out for me. During that, we went on we did a lot of shows at that time. Land of Panda did, because we like took every show we could get, and we were kind of in that phase. Now they kind of pick and choose their shows, but when I was with them, we kind of went everywhere and anywhere we could to play, and which was cool. I mean, we met a lot of people and did a lot of things. So.
Some things that are memorable, some
yes. Oh yeah,
not.
Some gigs, yeah. Some gigs are not memorable, but yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
I actually have another time, if I may say another time. This was with Stimpy's Revenge. This was actually, I think, 3 months ago. It was during that big blizzard that came through, where the temperatures were like negative 10, whatever. And we had a show at Buzzbin's. And in Canton at the time, it was snowing hard. I bet you guys had it probably worse up here in Snowball. But it was really cold. Like, I think it was colder down here than up there. But we got a lot of snow, though, too. And it was like negative 5 or 10 or something like that. And it was crazy. And we had the show at Buzzbin's. And it was, I think, Canton's first Friday block, which is their arts block, where everybody, the community comes together and have multiple musicians and stuff like that. So one by one, everybody started canceling the shows, because it was like, okay, who would want to come to these? Buzzbin's, though, no. And Cletus is the drummer. He kind of, does all the booking stuff. He was like, nope, the show goes on. And we did it. And I drove through like, it was 3 feet of snow or something. I drove through it in my little Hyundai Accent. And we got there. People actually came out. There was actually 25 people in the room, I wouldn't say. That's a I thought there'd be nobody, so I was like, oh, okay, that's awesome.
And that doesn't count the employees.
No, that doesn't count the employees. And it's like, okay, I'm surprised this place is up and running. So yeah, but I brought a sled with me, and the parking lot was almost empty. I don't know, people parked on the streets because they did, yeah.
Yeah.
And I brought my sled with me, and I kind of, there was no hill around, so I kind of just like, I ran, jumped, and went the full length of the parking lot, the side parking lot, and we ended up staying the night because we were snowed in. They have a little RV they bring to some shows, and we stayed in that, and we had the generator going, and we had the heat going, full blast, but it was still, I could not feel my toes, and I was like, oh my god, we're surviving the deep freeze here, and that was 2 months ago. That was, I think, in February. Yeah.
Beginning of February.
That was, February is usually the time where it hits. It's like, ugh.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. That was, I don't know. I have so many crazy times I could go on. Yeah, you wanna hear one of my newer songs? This one's a little more jazzy. I've been getting a little more jazz chords and stuff. Alright. This one actually does not have a name yet. I've been playing this for a month now, and people seem to like it. This tends to be usually the second or third song I play on the set list. So, here we go. Time with you. Seems like this moment went too fast. I'm not looking for anything special, dear. Just something I think will last. We're doing the dance, we're singing the song. We're doing the dance, we're moving along. But when the mood strikes me right, I don't even put up a fight. Oh. I'm looking for some more peace of mind. Won't you come and bring it to me? I'm not looking for any quiet time. You can be as loud as you please. We're doing the dance, we're singing the song. We're doing the dance, so we're moving along. But when the mood strikes me right, I don't even put up a fight. When the mood strikes me right, I don't even put up a fight. Oh. We're singing the song, we're doing the dance, so we're moving along. But when the mood strikes me right, I don't even put up a fight. We're doing the dance, we're dancing the song. We're doing the dance, so we're moving along. But when the mood strikes me right, I don't even put up a fight. When the mood strikes me right, I don't even put up a fight. Oh. Quiet night or downtown. At a bar, he sits alone. He asks for another round. And then he goes on home. Yeah, that was kind of jazz, more my jazzy stuff. That one's pretty new too. Yeah.
You should stick with the nameless tune.
The nameless tune. It's more mysterious that
Then
way.
people are going to say, well, you need to come up with a name with it. Well, that's the name.
This one's called No Name. It's like that SpongeBob episode, the whole No Name.
Yeah.
Or Mystery, the one with the seahorse. Yeah.
True.
Mystery, but I don't know. I don't rush to name songs, unless I feel it's a right name for it. I just let it come to me, and even if they ask me on an EP or LP, I'll just be like, Untitled, Untitled number 1. That's literally what I have poems listed as, Untitled, because I can't think of names. There's kind of just little things like Untitled 1, Untitled 2.
I gotcha.
Whatever. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that's kind of the direction I've been going most recently. There's another one that I can't play it now, but I've been besides just doing nine chords and whatnot. For those who aren't musically inclined at all, 9 chords are just this is the 1, 3, 5. That's a triad. And then you add 2 more notes to make it a 9 chord, the 7 and the 9, which creates kind of this jazzy, what people know as jazz sounds. But it can be added in any genre or whatever. But most recently, I've been getting into going down half steps. I'm working on a song right now that's a narration of it's like a dance.
Okay.
Which the main hook is kind of this half step motion. But yeah, that's kind of the direction I'm going in terms of my music. I'm still sticking with simple chords in some of the songs. But yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But,
I gotcha.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting somewhat better at it. Kinda.
You have so much self-confidence. Don't let it all spill out on the floor.
I have no self-confidence. I have the...
No, we know that.
And my piano hasn't turned off yet, so...
And see? And you said, it's just gonna die.
It's gonna die. Well, my AC adapters are on the fritz right now, but...
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The first tune you ever learned to play.
Oh.
Don't worry. I gotcha.
Yeah. Put on the music. Is this on piano?
Either way.
I like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Are you sure?
I don't know how to play it, but it was one of those nursery rhymes ones, like a middle school band type thing. I would think that's what it was. That's my final answer. My final answer, Bob.
Except one thing only.
What's the first song? Do you know?
You're wrong.
What was it? What was it?
What is Twinkle Twinkle?
God, dang it! Jeremiah! Should I cheat?
See, you have to go and apply by Jeopardy rules.
Right. I don't know. I didn't know it was Jeopardy rules. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's what is.
Dang it.
It's okay. Not many people always get it.
Yeah, I messed up. I messed up big time.
It's okay. It's okay. I got to use my hundreds of buttons.
That is a lot of buttons. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's amazing. I wish I'm peanut butter and jelly sandwich right now. It's a lot of buttons. I wish I had that many buttons.
Well, just like this, we actually came up with a promotion for Tim's jacket.
Oh really?
How long will Tim's
Yeah.
How long will Tim's jacket be on sale? Will it be 2 weeks? Or perhaps 2 days? It could even be for the next 30 minutes. Order Tim's jacket today, $9.99, plus shipping and handling, sales tax included.
Where can I buy Tim's jacket at?
Here.
Right here in the studio?
Yeah.
Really? Where's that? Can I see one? Can I?
We get bored here just a little.
Yeah. This is my, what is this, 4th time on here? 5th time? I've been on here a lot.
Well, not including Land of Panda.
Well, not including Land of Panda. This is like 3rd time, I think. 2nd? 3rd?
I think it's your 6. If you count 2 with that.
If you count Land of Panda. Wait.
Yeah. I think it's 6.
Gosh darn, that's crazy. Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's crazy. You guys must love me.
What do you like to know?
Oh my goodness.
See, you had to put that sun twist on it.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Oh, I forgot to say this last time. I do have a website. I haven't edited it in about 2 weeks, but I do have a website. It's just daveysquires.com, and it has all of band stuff on there and solo stuff, and yeah, even has my press kit. So yeah.
Nice. I have to check that out.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there.
I would hope.
Oh yeah, I would hope. Yeah, I think it's up there.
So, which famous musician did you really learn the most from?
Billy Joel.
Any certain thing he taught you?
Well, I've been listening to him a lot lately, but I started listening to him back in middle school, and I wasn't really playing piano at the time, so I wasn't really. He was kind of like the first artist I got into, but I have been listening to him a lot lately, and just seeing what he does on piano and what kind of riffs he makes and what chords he uses. But also, his songs are mostly narratives. They tell a story.
I gotcha.
I kind of get that inspiration from him. Yeah, he's the guy when it comes to piano. I mean, he can do it all, classical, pop, whatever. He can do it all.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Want to play another one?
Sure. Actually, yeah, I have an idea. So, mostly recently, I've been coming up with classical instrumentals, and I don't want to bore anybody to death here, but this one's kind of a cool instrumental I came up with these past couple of weeks. And before, I was just doing pop instrumentals, and I was improvising over that, which is kind of jazz territory too. But recently, I've been getting into more classical type techniques and stuff. So yeah. This one does not have a name either, so it's too new. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been working on that. It's still work in progress, but that's kind of the direction I'm going to, where it's that classical type deal with the octaves and contrary motion and whatnot.
I gotcha. Well, with this, I'll sort of lead with this of, what is your main impulses when you start to write?
I don't know. It depends on the song. Some songs, I mean, I don't know what the song's going to be about before. Sometimes I just write down random lyrics, sentences, ideas, thoughts, whatever, and try to put them into lyrics or a poem of some sort. Sometimes I sit at the piano, playing random chords, and sometimes chords I have no idea, and then I try to put them together. Like sometimes I just sit down and start playing random crap, and hoping it sounds good. And if it sounds good, I write it down. Like a lot of the jazz chords I have come up with, I've sat down and I just start pressing keys, and I'm like, oh, and I put my musical expertise. Like I don't just start. Yeah. I don't start doing that, but I
educated guess ish.
Yeah, like where the progression may go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of what I do. Like I know what the chords are, but I just don't know how they work functionally yet when I'm coming up with them, like in a progression. But yeah, that's how some songs come up with. It just depends how I go about it, and if there's like a lyrical idea that pops in my head, I write it down. But they usually pop in my head at the most inconvenient times. I'm usually driving or at work, and I'm like, God dang it, why am I driving? Get my phone out and put it back. That happens. It happens more frequently than not. It's ridiculous, but
you're not the first person that said that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely not the first that it's happened to.
Oh yeah, I think it's like, I don't know. I deliver for a living, so it's kind of like, it's such a mundane thing, just driving all the time, and you're just thinking, oh, that's cool. And then you think about it more, and it's like, oh, that's really, well, I gotta drive. Yeah.
No, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
So what makes your music the most unique?
Oh, I don't know. I think my voice is pretty unique.
I would hope.
It's like a fingerprint, man. I don't know. I find my personality to be interesting, to say the least. Sometimes I'm very extroverted, sometimes I'm very introverted, and there seems like there's no in between with me. I might be bipolar and not know it, but whatever. I don't know, but I every singer and songwriter writes on piano or guitar or whatever. You go to these open mics and you're like, oh, look at all these singer songwriters and stuff. I'm usually the only person that brings a piano, so that's cool. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like my voice is pretty different enough where you can tell it's me if you know me. Also, my ideas are always off the wall. Like, I would bring. That's why I don't bring ideas up that much in band situations. I was the drummer for Land of Panda, and I didn't really have anything to do with lyrics or chords or whatever. I was just drumming, and that's fine. That's fine with me. For Snippy's Revenge, I haven't had too much say. I mean, they've one thing that Snippy's Revenge has done that Land of Panda hasn't. No offense if you're listening, guys, but they've kind of urged me. They pushed me to come out of my
quiet shell,
my box. Like I'm not a quiet person, but my thought, like me sharing my songs and stuff, I feel like it's a box around me, which that's the reason why I do a lot of solo stuff. It's because like I feel like no one will like my songs. Like no matter how people are like, oh, your songs are great, and it's like that won't make me share them with people. It's like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's always a box around me when it comes to band settings and sharing my songs. Like, yeah. But Stimpy's Revenge has done, they're great guys, and I've known them for a while now, and they've kind of, when I open for them, they actually urge me to open for them on their solo shows, when they're not with any other band. And they're like, oh yeah, can we play djembe on one? And, you know, Ryan, our guitarist, he plays guitar, and it's like, yeah. And Tim, our saxophonist, he comes in on song. He likes Western Mile, the song I played before, and we usually play that song all together. And it's like, it's kind of made me realize, okay, maybe these songs have merit to them, and I should share them. Like, I like, it's not like I don't want to share them. I just feel like they're not good enough to be shared. To that point. I don't know.
I gotcha.
Like, I don't know if it's just my
sort of
personality.
the mixed feeling of it.
Yeah. I don't know if any other musicians have that problem. I'm sure they do, but for me personally, like, I've written hundreds and hundreds of poems. I'm not lying. I've filled about 4 books now with poems, just writing down stuff, and I've never shared them with anybody. And because I never thought, oh, this is like, I've shared my very, very personal friends from like high school and middle school. I've shared a couple with them, but even then it's a couple. And I've never really shared anything I've never made into a song with Stimpy's or Land and Panda. So it's like, yeah, it's really, yeah.
Except to yourself.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just my personality or what, but yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
See, we're getting more in depth of knowing Davey.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I've been here on this many times. We better be getting to the good stuff. But yeah.
But the best is still to come.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've always coming up with stuff, and it's been good. This year's been good to me. So
what's the end goal of what do you want to see you do by the end of 2019? I was waiting for that one to throw that in. That was a good time.
I don't know if there is an end goal for this year. I really want to work on an album, my solo album. That's just planning that out. I mean, you know, it's just going through the songs and practicing and all that. You know, and then going to the studio and putting them out, and getting people together. People are already interested. Tim, Ryan, it's all Stimpy's Revenge are really interested in playing on that album, and that's kind of my main focus for this year. You know, I'm still in school and gotta finish that up. But I think it's just gonna be, you know, I'm in a spot right now where my music career is kind of like, okay, I'm doing enough different stuff where I'm not getting bored with myself. And I know as soon as summer hits, I'll be working a lot more, and I'll be playing a lot more and doing stuff, doing musical type stuff more, yeah. Hopefully. But you know, I'm always busy with a new thing, and I'm not really bored of it. So that's good. But I don't know if there is really a big end goal besides, you know, the album and all that. I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay not to know.
I don't know.
Because you know why?
Why, Jeremiah? Why?
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
What? Is this a whole? Is this a prank? Am I being punked?
Yes. Not really. I just felt like throwing that in for randomness and confusion.
Of course. Always got to confuse everybody.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. There's not really an end goal for this year. I mean, I want to play all these shows, and we're playing a lot of shows actually. I'm getting into a lot of festivals this year, and
Good.
I have my phone somewhere. I can start rattling them off if you want.
Might as well not.
Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, I'm just gonna I have a show this Saturday at the McAlpine Meadery. It's my solo stuff. That's gonna be the last solo show for a while because I'm, you know, preoccupied with other things. But It's going to be at the McAlpine Meadery, all the way down in Beach City. That's past, like, that's near Amish country. Like, near Sugar Creek and all that. Yeah, it's pretty far away. But it's a nice place, nice meadery, good mead. Mead's really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's like, I don't know, I prefer it more than wine. But,
True.
Yeah. And then this Monday, I'll be playing with Maddie and Dre at Mahal's. That's on Monday. Over here. Over in Cleveland.
Over there.
Yeah, right over there, yeah. And then on the 17th, on the 12th, that's next Saturday, I'll be at the Empire in Akron playing with Stimpy's Revenge. Friday. Friday. Is that?
I had a feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, Friday.
Friday the 12th, I'll be in Akron at the Empire. And then on the 17th, I'll be at the Oracle in Canton, playing with Maddie and Dre. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. You can follow me on Facebook, see what I'm up to, what I'm up to.
Your nerdy ways.
Yeah, I have so many shows coming up that I don't want to list them all out.
Well, that's good enough. You list off 4.
Oh, yeah.
4 or 5.
I have like 20 lists down there.
But, someone's not going to remember that one that you see now in June.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
you're right. That was smart. I'm living the smart life. But yeah, it's kind of nice, because I'm playing with Stimpy's, then Maddie, then Stimpy's. It's kind of like trading. Just every other thing is a different thing, which is like keeping things interesting for me because, like, people told me not to be in like 2 or 3 projects at once. I limited myself at 2, not counting my solo stuff, but I don't really, I get to that when I get to it. It's kind of on my schedule. But 2 is my limit. Like, people are always asking me to join whatever. And And I'm like, no. I have restraint. I'm only in 2 projects right now. Because if I could just, I could have just as well said yes to everybody and been running, like, with a chicken without a head. And that would have been bad. Like, I've been in those, like, I've seen people do that where they just join different projects. And it's like, oh, I'm not doing that.
I feel you.
Yeah, but it's still keeping me busy. I mean, it's just the right amount of busy. Not too much, not too little.
Keeps it entertaining.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I gotcha.
Yeah. We're playing a lot of festivals. Stimpy's and Maddie. Maddie actually is playing at Classic Fest at Nelson's Ledges. She's gonna be an afternoon show. We're not sure which date on that yet. But Classic Fest was sold out last year, so that's going to be fun. And then Stimpy's Revenge is doing multiple festivals at Coyote Grove, which is in Bellevue. Like, it's halfway between here and Toledo. Yeah. It's right out there in the middle of nowhere. But they're doing a couple festivals there. They're doing Food for Folks, which is like a great charity festival. Yeah. LFS, which is Ancient Elephants Festival. And Shindiggity, which is just a normal festival there. So we have different time spots on that. But yeah, it's Coyote Grove is awesome. I love it. It's like,
you guys should check out the rib cook-off.
Where's that at?
Willoughby.
Oh, really?
Right down the street.
Wait, when is that? Is that this summer? Or?
Yeah. What is it? Be precise.
If they still need bands.
Yeah, you have to apply online. Weekend of the 18th of May.
Okay. I'll have to check that out.
2-day thing.
I love me some ribs.
I'm always down there because it's musicians that play up here down there.
Yeah.
Find some new people too down there.
Oh yeah,
Ribs are sort of that bonus side thing.
Ribs are kind of why I go. Yeah, so we're doing a lot of festivals. We're kind of happy. Actually, we haven't posted this yet, but for those who are listening, this is kind of a keep it on the down low, but not really because I'm announcing it right now. Stimpy's is playing at the the Rubber Ducks game, the Akron Rubber Ducks. We're playing before the actual game starts. I forget which day. It's in. You can find it on the Snippy's Revenge Facebook page. But yeah, it's just like in a little acoustic jam. But we're gonna be there before they start playing ball. So it's gonna be really cool. It's on a Saturday and it's in July. So it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, it's our first time doing that. And I was actually surprised at how quick the Rubber Ducks organization emailed me back. I was like, oh, whoa, that's cool. So yeah, it's gonna be a good summer. I feel like a lot of shows, a lot of different people, and it's gonna be fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I gotta wrap it up in that.
Yeah.
It's been
great, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I love you. Can I propose to you right now?
It's been a pleasure. Huh?
What? You guys can follow me on Instagram at Davey_Squires.
Your website.
Oh yeah, you can go on my website, daveysquires.com. If you search Davey Squires in the Google bar, I think you could find me. I'm that hippie dude with the long hair. Yeah, that's me. And then my music page on Facebook is Davey Squires Music. You can follow Snippy's Revenge on Facebook. And then Indre, it's just Indre. That's her Facebook handle. And then if you want to watch me live later today at 4 p.m., facebook.com/Davey Squires, The Squires Show on Black Squirrel Radio, blacksquirrelradio.com if you want to just listen live without my beautiful face.
And call them.
Please don't call. Please don't call.
It happens. It's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah, man.
Like always.
Great to be back. Yeah, it's awesome.